They shall grow not old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. The suggestion that there should be an empire-wide mark of respect for the fallen was first put forward by Melbourne journalist Mr. Edward Honey in the London Evening newspaper on the 8th of May 1919. King George V adopted the idea, and on the 11th of November at 11 a.m. 1919, precisely 12 months after the guns fell silent, Australia and the rest of the Empire observed the 2-minute silence for the first time, known as Armistice Day. In 1920, the commemoration was given added significance when it became a funeral, with the return to Britain of the remains of an unknown soldier of the Empire from the battlefields of the Western Front. The unknown soldiers were interred with full military and national honours in Westminster Abbey in London and at the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. The soldier who lies in London may very well be an Australian. The scale of the loss between 1914 and 1918 was overwhelming. The first modern world conflict had left at least 9 million dead worldwide, perhaps as many as 1/3 of them with no known grave. The Allied nations chose this day and time for the commemoration of their war dead and the symbolic burial of those lost beyond the wire and never recovered or entombed with their sunken ships. Throughout the 1920s and 30s, each Armistice Day was expressed in religious services, the 2-minute silence and the wearing of the symbolic red poppy. The Shrine of Remembrance in Melbourne was constructed so that sunlight shining through a particular window would illuminate the main centrepiece at precisely 11 a.m. on the 11th of November. Traumatised nations sought to ensure the loss of life would never be forgotten by children and by us, by all the generations yet to be born. Armistice Day was renamed Remembrance Day after the Second World War, lest we forget.